Hey beauties, it's your girl Bree Dupree, and today I'm going to show you how I dyed this wig my Pastel Rainbow Ombre. So here is the wig before, right after I got done constructing the wig. I dyed the roots to black, which you guys can see in my previous video that I will link down below. So here is an overview of all the hair dye I used. I only used Arctic Fox hair dye. I will list all of the shades that I used down below. But here is just an overview of every single dye that I used. And yes, I did use every single one of these dyes. I also took it upon myself to buy the brush and bowl kits. So you get 6 brushes and 6 bowls. All of them are different colors, and here is just me comparing the brushes and sizes. The Arctic Fox brushes are a little bit smaller and their bowls are a little bit smaller than a normal beauty supply bowl as well. Just keep that in mind because I did have to refill my bowls a little bit more often than I did have to refill the pink dye that I put in the white bowl. And you're going to need some clips for this, and here is the conditioner that I used to dilute the hair dye. I used the Suave coconut conditioner. It was very cheap. I ended up using all 2 bottles, and that's all I needed to use. And again, my hair is 28 inches long, and I'm just showing you again all of the hair dye that will be listed below. Please don't forget to put your gloves on, especially. So here I'm mixing up virgin pink with conditioner. I used about 95% conditioner, 5% hair dye, and I like to test the hair dye potency on something white, like a white base. Use a paper towel if you have it handy. I did not, so I just used a folded up piece of paper. I found that the pink wasn't as pigmented as I would like it to be, so I just add more pink as I go to really find the shade that I'm looking for. Because if it's too light, it won't take to the hair and it'll kind of get lost in the translation. All the other colors will overpower this pink, so you really want to make sure that every shade that you're using, especially when you're diluting the colors, is as pigmented as it can be without it being super dark. And now here I'm mixing Cosmic Sunshine with Neon Moon, and you can see how much conditioner I'm using. I kind of kept the color in whatever bowl it was. So for instance, the yellow will be in the yellow bowl, the purple will be in the purple bowl, and etc. etc. So I'm just adding more yellow as I go. I really want to make sure that the yellow took, because I do know that even though if it looks yellow in the bowl, sometimes it will just translate to a light blonde. So I'm adding more Cosmic Sunshine than I am Neon Moon, because Cosmic Sunshine is a true yellow and Neon Moon is more like a highlight yellow, and that's really for vibrancy. So I wanted to make sure I got the right yellow that I wanted, and then I add the Neon Moon. It's not going to make the hair any more yellow, it's just going to add a little bit more of like a oomph type of situation, like a little bit more loud of a yellow. And next I'm going in with the Aquamarine. It's maybe kind of hard for you guys to see. It's back there in the corner there in the blue bowl. This I found was one of the more easier colors to mix. I just needed a few drops of it and I was good to go. I love how it translated on my hair. It distributed color brilliantly, and I'm just in love with the shade that I came up with this blue. Next I'm working on the green color. I use a mixture of Neverland and Iris Green to really get the right sort of minty green I was looking for. This again was another nice color. I really want to make a wig of just this mint because mint is my favorite color. I don't know if you guys know that or not. It's one of my favorite colors to wear, and I loved how this ended up looking in the transition between my blue and my yellow. This was a little bit more of a back and forth situation. I used more Neverland. You really just see me go in with Neverland. I go in with Iris Green maybe 2 times and then Neverland the rest of the way because I didn't want it to be too much of a foresty type of green. I wanted it to be more of a minty type of green. Next, I'm going in with Aquamarine. This is the last color that I'm mixing. I couldn't find my girls' night, and I didn't end up finding my girls' night hair dye until I got towards the top of my hair. So I just used, when I found the girls' night, I just used a little bit of that mixed in with Aquamarine. But for the majority of my wig, this is the color that I ended up using. Okay, so I didn't start recording me actually dye this hair until I got towards the top. This is more like the middle part of the hair. I had to get my technique down, and this is like day 2. So the last row of my hair really stayed in for like 3 days. It was all dry when I rinsed it out, which I mean worked out for me because the color stayed just well. So the first color I go in with is the pink. If you can't see what kind of color I'm using because of the lighting, just look at my brush because I tend to use whatever color brush with whatever color dye I'm using. And to really make sure that this hair is saturated when you're working with diluted hair dye, really go in with a lot of product. And what you're seeing me do now is just going up and down between my fingers and really massaging the pigment into the hair. And I try to also take out the excess conditioner. After you massage it into the hair, there will be like a white foamy situation near the end, and I try to get that out. Also, I have a small tooth comb that I comb through the hair to really make sure that I'm not getting any splashiness, and to make sure that it's going to be a consistent pink throughout the hair. And I have 2 different techniques that you might catch on in the video. Sometimes I'll go section by section like how you see here, and I'll go in with all, 5 colors, and other times I'll go in a row. So like for the whole row I'll do the pink, and then for the whole row I'll do the purple. I recommend, if you're doing the same colors in the same pattern, to go by row, because this way you can ensure that your gloves are wiped off through between each color, and that way you won't get like purple in the pink or too much blue in the purple, and it'll really create a controlled situation for you. So next I go on with the blue, and in order to make sure there's not a line of demarcation between the 2 colors, you will see me bring up the color a little bit and smooth it out in my fingers. And what this does is create a nice fade or transition between the purple and the blue, or the pink and the purple, etc. And this is the minty color next. Love this color. It turned out so beautiful. I love this blue to mint. It's my favorite section in the wig. And lastly, I'm going in with the yellow. This was a little bit easier to show you guys because I'm doing this on my 20-inch lace frontal, not on the tracks. When I get to the back, you'll see me do the tracks. I like to go in sections and make sure that I include the lace frontal in these sections, so that way when I put it on my head, it creates a nice transition and you can't really tell where the frontal starts and the hair starts. So when working with the hair, I make sure that I brush out each individual section that I start with because I don't want to have any stray blonde hairs or any white spots. So I brush it out first. And here I'm just going in with the pink again, and I'm gonna stop talking here so you guys can just watch. Also, keep in mind when working with long hair, you're going to need more products. I did, again, like I said, use both of those huge bottles of the Suave coconut conditioner. If your hair is like 20 inches, you'll probably only need one bottle. And also, it was very time consuming. Each each strand, like each section, probably took me at least 5 minutes. And as you can see, I have to keep moving back in my chair and forward in my chair when I get closer to the bottom of the hair.
My father told me when I was young, don't play with fire, be careful, son. But we were flames and fell in love. We burned the cities down, down. Before you learned your lesson, you won't be lonely if you fall in love. Over and over again and again. I know where we can go, where the sunrise lasts forever, and it's all you and me. We'll kiss the sky.
So right here is the technique I told you about like going in rows. Now I'm just going in with each individual color. As you can see, I have the pink and purple done on this section and the section that is next to it, and I'm just going to go in with the blue now. So this is just easier for beginners because you don't have to be more precise or more clean or more diligent about wiping your fingers off on your towel, and it just was a little bit easier for me. So once I got to the sides of the wig, which I don't show you guys, I bring the color up a little bit more so you can see the more colors in my face, so it's not just one shade in my face. So instead of having these elongated transitions, I sort of brought them up and shortened them. I'm not sure if you guys will be able to see that or not, but I just wanted to let you know you can choose what you want to do. If you want to have 6 inches of pink and it be all the way around your face, do what you want to do. I just didn't want to do that personally, so my metrics are a little bit off in the front, but I did that on purpose. And again, you choose how you want it. It's your wig, so it's your life. And do what you want to do.
Come get lost with me. 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 Just run away with me, darling. We'll get real lost. We'll get real lost again. Just run away with me, darling. We'll get real lost. We'll get real lost again.
So here's the wig completely done being dyed. I let it sit in overnight. The bottom row, again, like I said, had been done for a few days, so it's kind of hard. It was kind of hard and kind of crunchy. I didn't touch it, and I just let it sit overnight and really soak up the hair color, and that's how it looked. You can see that I used up as much product as possible to put on this head. And here is the finished look. You might see this scene in another video because I did record me doing this makeup look, but I just wanted to show you guys how it was done. I do style this hair with loose beach waves that I will be showing you guys how I do it, but here is a close-up of the hair, and as you can see, the pink isn't really that visible around my face, but you can see that I do have more colors transitioning in my face than I do Oh, please try to hold on to your horses when I stand up and show you this. Enjoy this hair porn, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching and sharing this experience with me. I really appreciate it, and please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.